And we are live once again. I actually haven't streamed in a while. This is gonna be a bit interesting for me. I recently got a uh, a J asterisk B. I know, scary, right? Um, and so I haven't had as much time to stream or do anything for that matter. I haven't had a whole lot of free time, but it is okay. I'm gonna kind of use this stream as a way to do something that I just want to do more of anyways, which is composing music. I want to eventually become an actual composer for a video game. That'd be the goal. So why not just kind of use a live stream as an excuse to do some composing? So today I have set up FL Studio, which is what I mainly compose on. Um, and we're just gonna compose. That's about it. We're gonna be making some music today. I got the playlist here where y'all can see it once I open it, so that's all good and working. Um, and then I also got these things where you can hear me hitting random stuff theoretically. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna make some music. We are specifically today, though, going to be composing the next song for the Fruck It soundtrack, which I've been Wave 2 has taken a super long time to actually even get through, because what I'm doing is 5 songs per wave of that playlist of me just making whatever I want. It would be so cool to turn that game into an actual, that like idea for a game into an actual game eventually, with the soundtrack that I've just been sparsely making for fun. But that's not the point. The point is I'm just making the soundtrack because I can, because we had the idea. But one of the main ideas that we put a lot of thought into back when I was concepting this game, with my friends, is your boy Larry the Centipede. Most centipedes are pretty evil dudes, as you'd expect, because they're centipedes. But we've got our boy Larry, and Larry is the GOAT. He's gonna be your best friend in the game. So I have to figure out a way to make this theme sound like a centipede, but also, be friendly. Unlike the other centipede theme that I made, the Den of the Centis, if y'all listen to that one. I really liked that song. I think I did really good with that one. I might change it around a little bit, though, because I felt like the second verse was just a little too short, but that's okay. Not important right now. Let's just make our boy Larry's theme. I want it to, like, be bouncy, like, as the main thing. So let me open up labs here. Y'all might not be able to see this on screen, but that's okay. Let me just fuck around real quick and see if I can't find any bouncy ass things. Oh, I have to actually click the instruments. Let's see here. No, I'm not looking for cellos. That's not exactly it. Um, Here, let me see if I can't also show y'all something. Okay, here, wait. Can I like block out the screen or something? No, not really. Okay, so I'll worry about that later. That's for now. Is a strummed instrument really what I'm looking for my boy? Ambient guitars. No, not quite. Ooh, I like this one. Wait, let me see if y'all can hear that on stream. Oh, y'all can hear it anyway. Okay, y'all can hear what I'm doing. You just can't see it on screen. That's okay. This stream isn't for the actual stream itself, anyways. That's the unimportant part. This is just to give me an excuse to both stream. Oh, like that, but no, I really like, what was it? Was it the Over Clouds? No. Okay, Proxima Centauri. I really like this instrument. I don't know if this is actually what I want to use for Larry, though. It doesn't feel bouncy enough, you know? This feels more like something I'd use for a boss fight later. I'll come back to this instrument, though, at some time that I do. Okay, you know, let's back off of the labs for right now. I don't feel like labs, because I just have all the free instruments on labs, so, you know, you can't really do a whole lot with that. Instead, let's swap over to, Flex, which I know has good stuff in it because it's Flex. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll do one of these Arxon Skitty-scapes. This might be interesting. Mr. Blubber. That sounds like an instrument that would be used for... I mean, it's bouncy, but it's not the bouncy I'm looking for. Mysterious Bubbles. I think I used that in some song, but that's not what I'm looking for either. Quantum Dust. Not quite what I'm looking for. This is how I do these things, by the way. I just, like, click random instruments and see if they sound like what I'm looking for. It's close, but it's still not quite what I'm looking for. Squidge Tip. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Interesting. Still not quite what I'm looking for. Ooh. Again? Okay, so these maybe these cityscapes aren't quite the idea here. Ooh. Nope, here we go. I found it. This is what I'm thinking of. Okay, this works actually. Let's think here. It's our boy Larry. What am I thinking for like a melody here? Cuz I want this instrument to be the melody. This is how I compose, by the way. I haven't learned too much music theory apart from, like, chords and whatnot, because that's all I got in the first class that I did before I quit college for the time being. So, I guess, so Larry's a bit of a goofball. He's just kind of popping in and out. I know I made the tutorial theme, the gosh dang it Larry. That was like real goofy, and I'll have a piano in here in a second. That's what I need labs for a piano. I always use piano. I love piano. Wait, okay, let me just like mess around and see if I hear something that fits my fancy. Ooh, okay, wait, that I kind of like that. Something like that, maybe? Over like 2 measures or so. How fast is this, by the way? Let me just... How fast is this? No, that's too fast. Let's turn that down. Go like 100? Okay, something like that, maybe. At that speed. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da. Okay, I like that so far. It's kind of a melody. I'll mess with this instrument in a second over here until I think it sounds good, I guess. Ooh, this sounds bouncy. Maybe if I move this down a little, it's a little high. Down to F down here instead. No, okay, so I liked it better up here, but let's mess with the instrument now. Ooh, okay, here we go. We're getting somewhere now. Ooh, that delay goes for a while. That is nice. Okay, we've got something here now. Maybe I add a little bit more of this reverb. For those of you wondering how composing goes, this is it. This is composing. I love this, though. This is awesome. So, okay, we've got a melody here. Now, I'm thinking this is just, like, this is just Larry's, like, main theme that just plays, like, when you're talking to him. So what would I want that to sound like? Do I want, like, this to come in immediately? Because this also sounds nice, but it doesn't sound centipede enough. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, I don't feel the centipede. It sounds really nice, though. Okay, let's try getting another pad. Wait, let's just name this first. Rename and color, yep. I'll just name this melody for now. I'm so inorganized when it comes to this, by the way. Please do not get confused whenever I do this horrible. I want to get, like... I think what I want to do is I want it to be like a start of, like... I think I need just like a nice bass in the background, like a nice like plucked bass. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Give it like a bum 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 bum. That's kind of what I'm thinking for a bass. Okay, let's see. Does Flex have basses? It's got bass guitars, but does it what would I want? Bop bass? This is still on the pure feather. Not quite what I'm thinking. Aiden picked. Not quite what I'm thinking. Woo bass picked. Again, not quite what I'm thinking. Okay, I don't know what these sound like I'm kind of just hoping I find it randomly. That one's nice, but it feels weird. Okay, let me... Okay, that's kinda nice. It's a little loud. Okay. This is kind of what I'm going for. You see the vision here of the bass now? Bum 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 bum. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba na 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 na. Ba na no na 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 na. Ba na no. Ba na no na 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 na. Ba na no na 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 na. By the way, when you hear me just singing something over and over again in my head, it's because I'm trying to figure out the timing of it. Okay, there we go. I got my intro here. This is my intro. You see the vision? What if I moved it down though? No, that sounds fucking horrible. What if I put it up? You know what? Let's leave the bass up here. I kind of like that better. Yep, perfect. Okay. So let's have this bass start here. And then the melody start, that's the same thing. The melody start afterwards right here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the line, chat. I see the line. Okay, move back to the bass, please. Let's go back to this thing. Stay listening to the bass. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. I like that going like that. Yeah, go to the D next. Wait, let me copy paste this just so I can do it way easier. Hello? Did I not copy it? I guess I didn't. Copy, paste, then bring it down to D. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Ba-da-dum. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Let's see how that sounds in context. Okay. Then let's just have that melody play again, I guess. I want this to be a short theme. This isn't going to be like a super long stream of me composing. I want to just kind of test out what it feels like to stream me composing. And whether or not it's actually, oh crap. Okay, we're good. Whether or not it's actually entertaining, we'll find out. So yeah, if I hear it twice over, is it better? This really needs like I think I need the percussion. I keep hitting the freaking full screen on that on accident. Okay, let's back out of this. I need percussion. I don't know what kind of percussion yet. I just need percussion. That's what the problem is. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up more labs. More labs. Oh look, it's on percussion. Honestly, this is kind of already what I'm looking for. It may have just automatically put me on it. Okay, let's yeah, labs 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. I know y'all can't see it. I apologize. Okay, let me stick up here for a second, see if I can't make like a constant like background bongo sound, you know, like the I want to make like them. Okay, well, let's skip to the. It's so quiet. Can I just turn up the volume here? Put it on 200%. What's crazy is the rest of it's so loud. No, I want to listen to this, please, not that. Wait a minute. Is this the instrument that they use to make noggin sound? In MSM? Am I just now learning this? That's awesome! Yeah, okay. I kind of like that for, like, the beginning percussion. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's hear that in context. I feel like I cooked a little bit there. It needs, like, just a normal kick, but that's fine. Okay, it's a little too full at the end, a little too not full in the middle. Okay, then we go into like a then I want to go into kind of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what I'm saying. Let me put this on a back and forth. You can barely hear it, mate. You can barely hear it. What if I turn it up more? Okay. No, I want to start here. Okay, can I, like, have this specifically? Oh, wait. That's kind of what I'm looking for over here. Okay. There we go. We got some percussion going now. And I want this to not be as full as the other part, but... Okay, that's not even where I'm at. How did you get over there? What did you do? Oh, no. No! It's all gone. Why is it over here? I'm clicking right here, aren't I? my tracks go? What the fuck? Why did this all happen? I'm gonna have to remake the whole first part again. Why did that actually happen though? Like seriously, what the fuck happened? I was just trying to copy paste it and move it over. What is going on? Okay, that's fine. It's not what I'm looking for, but I have to remember what I did here. Okay. Yep, I think I did that. No, I didn't do the second one afterwards. I think I did just up and down on this. And then I do just 1, 1, 1, 1 on that. Okay, let's hear that back in context again. No, that's too much for the intro. Let me get rid of these. I like that. I might need to add the classic kick snare combo. Let's just hear that in context. Okay, that's what the problem is. Whatever. I like that, but it just doesn't fit here. Okay, I like it. We're gonna turn it down. I realized I had it maybe a little too loud. Okay, I'm realizing now that this... You know, it sounds like Larry, that's for sure, but I'm not really getting the centipede part of it. Maybe if I do this more. Make this constant in driving. I kind of like that, yeah. Um, but maybe I just make this, you know, a little bit less intrusive, and then it'll be fine. Like, maybe I'll take... Okay, you know what? It's fine. I forgot to copy these. I got really scared for a second, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I was about to have a whole nother situation like the first one, and I was gonna be so upsetty spaghetti. Now let me just take all of these, and they're nice, but I want them to be turned down a little bit, contrasting the other stuff. Kind of like this. Yeah, nice! Now, I realize this was supposed to be just a kind of talking to him theme. It doesn't really sound like that, does it? Okay, wait. Let me think about this for a second. If I do, like, maybe if I turn down the main melody, like, make the main melody a little more backgroundy. Okay, that kind of worked. I might want to, like, turn up the harmonic part of this, though. Thin it out. Let's hear that in context. That might be what saves this, to make it sound more like an actual talking theme. Okay, I realize the bass is also too loud. Why does the percussion, like, get so much louder right there? What is it about that one measure? Okay, no, seriously, what is it about... Oh, that's the one measure that got copy-pasted in, isn't it? Is it this one? Yes. But seriously, though, what is causing that? Okay, let's do this. Go through, make sure I only get the 5th measure here. And I want to delete all of that. That includes you too. I want to go over here. And I want to take these two. Copy, paste. And put them back. And see if that fixes my problems. That fixed my problems. Maybe let's try to think for a second here, because this is not actually obviously the game that I'm making this for doesn't actually exist, so it doesn't really matter what the theme ends up sounding like as long as I say it matters, right? So let's think. If this is specifically for Larry, what purpose does Larry actually even serve in the game? Because he's your best friend, and I know for the other theme that I made for him, that was like a tutorial theme. Like he's literally teaching you how to play the game. So maybe if he's teaching you how to play the game, then he can teach you other things too, because he's just cool like that, you know? So what would he actually do? Maybe this kind of works if this is like a theme for like some kind of menu where you're talking to him and he's teaching you stuff or something. Because that's interesting too. Like, I mean, like you'd have to find some way to make the gameplay more interesting. And maybe Larry is a form of doing that. If that's the case, then I actually really like how this theme sounds in tandem with it. Because it's like super contrasting to the Big Frog theme that I made, which that's also a talking theme with him, but the difference is that's a bad guy that would eventually become a boss. I think what I'll probably do is the next song I make for Wave 2, the last one of Wave 2, will be the Big Frog boss theme. Which I remember I specifically, we talked about that one being a lot like a boulder chase, akin to, what's his name? Not the coyote. Or is he, no, he's not a coyote. What the hell is the, Crash Bandicoot, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, kind of akin to Crash Bandicoot, running away from a giant boulder. That would be the Big Frog fight. So I kind of have an idea what I would do for that theme. And if that's going to be theme 5, then I want to kind of think about the Big Frog theme, like when you're talking to him in comparison to this one. So okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. I want to listen to it one more time. Let's just listen to it for a second. Yeah, so if this is more of a, like, kind of a menu theme for something, whatever it is that Larry would actually do. I don't know, he's Larry, it doesn't matter that much. Let me just let this play over and over again for a second. I want to hear it in my head, what I feel is missing from it, if we're going with this idea here. Okay, let's see here. I think it really just needs like some variety. I need to keep making the song flow a little bit longer at least, so that it doesn't stagnate. Because that's what I think what my problem right now is. I'm just listening to the same thing over and over again, and it needs to actually go somewhere. So let's make it go somewhere, shall we? Okay. Maybe it needs like a B section, because that's the first section. So let's just take this bass. No, I want to listen to just the bass, thank you. Very nice bass. So I think what we do now is we're going to take this entire section, this entire 8 measures, and we're going to copy paste it again. I have talent! Okay, and we're going to do the exact same thing with the percussion, but we're going to make it do something different this time. Whoa, spooky, scary. Skeletons that shiver down your spine. Okay. So. Yep, there we go. We've got more percussion. Okay. Let's add more to the percussion for the second half, shall we? Yeah. Sure. No, I want to start here, please. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, you know what? Just adding that honestly helped this section sound better. Okay. So let me get rid of this second 4, because I want it to just be this first 4 here that I copy paste with the new stuff that I've just added that honestly helped more than I thought it was going to. Okay. So let's hear that after it goes through. Okay. Fine. You know, fine. It needs something else. And you know what it needs? It needs a counter melody. So we're gonna write a counter melody. We need something else kind of bouncy. Kind of bouncy. Maybe another flex will do me the job. General MIDI library. Yeah, give me just some random stuff. Car engine? That is an actual fucking car engine sound. Why is this in here? Why do we have car engines? Okay, you know, I'm gonna pretend it's not there. Cowbell? This doesn't really sound like cowbell, I'll be honest. I'm a little disappointed. An explosion? Okay, you know what? Actually, this is not what I was looking for, but we'll come back for that. We're gonna come back for that. Ooh, a glockenspiel. Sounds... Is that a fucking gunshot? What are these? I keep getting distracted, bro. Why are these in here? It sounds nice. I need to turn it down, though. Okay, that sounds nice, though. Oh, crap. I hit full screen again. Yeah, if I do like a... Okay. I'm gonna kind of need to imagine that part in my head for a second. That's not... Why does it change octaves randomly? I guess we'll do it down here. Ba 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 ba. Nope, it's too early. That's what the problem was. Ba 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 ba. Yep. Ba 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 ba. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Okay. You know what? I like this, but now I need it to actually sound better. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's hear this in context. I think this sounds nice. Let's hear it go off of this. Cool. I think I cooked. I think I cooked. Oh, I think what the real problem is here is why is this down here, actually? That would solve all of my problems, yeah. It was all down there because the last stuff I had messed with was the stuff that would be down there. Yep. I understand. Let's hear it now. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. Not bad. I think I can probably just repeat the first part again afterwards. This is real talent right here, chat. Okay, 1 second. Bass. Go down here. Take all of these measures, copy and paste them. Go over here, and copy and paste them. Now I do the same fucking thing with the percussion, because I have talent. Make sure it's far enough over. Perfecta. Copia da paste. Move it over here. Okay, how does that sound coming off of it now? I feel like I need something else that comes in halfway through this, plays through the rest of that, and then just is also playing there. I don't know what that is though, so I'm not gonna name it yet. Let's just like look at some random instruments, shall we? Let's go over here to more plugins. I want to open up another labs. What the hell? Is there a damn helicopter flying over my house? I can feel my entire house shaking. That's crazy. That feels weird. Might have just hit an earthquake, chat. Doesn't matter. Won't stop me from doing more music. I need just something. I don't know what the something is, though. No. Maybe this hammered dulcimer will sound nice. Let's try it, yeah? Okay, assuming it's gonna play for 4 measures and then just join in again. Let's just do 4 measures and have it repeat that. Maybe I pick the tremolo one instead. And then I have it kind of act as like a lead bass, you know what I'm saying? Hello? Play my pattern, please. Hello? Why can't I press space on my pattern? Why can't I listen to it? What the frick? That was weird as hell. Why is that? What the fuck? I need that shit. Forget whatever the hell this is. Let me just hear how this sounds if I like sparse this randomly in. You can barely hear, but it's also off key. What if I do a double up? I don't really know what I'm looking for to be right now, to be honest right now, chat. Okay, honestly, that sounded nice. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm looking for. What am I trying to do here? Because it kind of already sounds like a menu theme. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking of it as like some kind of menu theme playing with Larry, then... Then what else would I need? I feel like it's kind of fine there, but maybe it needs, it needs one more counter melody section that doesn't play the same counter melody. And then it needs kind of a break section that will build into this build-up. Okay, I see what I'm missing here. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to do this bass again. Go back to the bass. Back to copying and pasting we go, chat. Up to measure 9. I got my inspiration now. Ain't no stopping me. Alright, one more counter melody section, and then let's make the last section a pure bass. Almost pure bass anyways. I'm thinking like, well, because it's got to be 7 measures, right? So that it leads into the beginning again. So let's see here. What if I just like... I want this last count to be like... Yeah, like that. Wait, no, it didn't go far enough. I want to hear how the ending sounds just bass. Okay, let's go here. Listen for a second, chat. No, that doesn't sound right. Because I don't... Yeah, bum, 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 da, da, na, no, da, na, no, ba, na, no, ba, na, no, na, 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 ba, na, no, na, ba, na, ba, na, 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 na. That's what the problem is. I need this to go up because it's not high enough right now. Banana. 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 Okay, how about that? It'll sound more normal when I've got the percussion in there. Let me take the first part's percussion, put it in for the last couple of measures. Can I get this, please? Thank you. Take this first part's percussion, copy, paste it. I'm not far enough in, or am I? Okay, wait. I need to go back. I need the counter melody part. Take this. I need to go this far for the percussion. Copy paste that. Because this is the counter melody section again. Perfect. Then I go to the beginning here. And I'm going to copy paste this beginning part. This is truly how my creative ability becomes once I am at a point, you know? I just start copy pasting shit. Now I don't want it to start immediately. I want it to start like 4 measures in. I want it to kind of break for a second. Yeah, you know what? That kind of worked. Okay. Because I wanted it to lead up into it. So let's take this part, and I want to still have this go over and over again. Yep, I'm just going to click it all out because I feel like it. Why not? This is composing, chat. How does it feel? Okay, there we go. We've almost got it, but... No, honestly, this is fine. Okay, we've got it, we've got it. I was in like a bit of a trance there for a second. Okay, second counter melody. I want to take the counter melody part. Can I just like clone it, please? Wait, okay, if I do this, clone. Now I've got a second of the same type of glockenspiel. Now I want to take this counter melody here from Glockenspiel 1. And I want to add something. Why? I didn't even need to copy this. Okay, wait. Delete that. I just needed the second part. Okay, and then... Wait, shit. What did that start on? It started there. Okay, cool. Pattern 5. No, it's not. It's not real anymore. Pattern 6. Counter melody 2. It started right here, so I do that. Now I want to put counter melody 2 here. Why is it not audible? Why is it on labs? What the fuck? Now while that sounds nice, why the fuck is it so loud, first of all? Why did it get so loud? Is it loud in the first part for some reason too? No, that's just how loud it is. Okay, I was wrong. It sounded loud because I hadn't listened to it in a while. But yeah, I want this to be a different type of counter melody now. Okay, so I want to take this. Go here. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na. That makes it come down. No, I don't like it being up high. Okay. Okay, let's hear this all the way through, because it's about to restart. Hear if anything's missing. Honestly, I didn't really like this. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, this one, this wave really needed a goofy song kind of like this, just a nice little cheerful one. So I'm glad I'm making this one specifically how it is. Okay. Nice. Okay, I feel like the first part of the percussion needs at least one. I feel like it needs that just to come back in. Perfect. And then if I pretend that the end of the song didn't happen, honestly, I could add more to this later if I wanted to. Like, I could try to do more with this song, but I kind of like how just simple it is, you know? Like, it's just a theme. It's just a theme for my boy Larry. It's just there. Like, I don't even really know what else I would want to add. Like, it's kind of fine at this point. Can I get rid of pattern 5, though? Can we kill that one? Let's kill pattern 5, yeah. Like, it's just so simple. I kind of like it. Let's just call this one as is, chat, shall we? Okay, let me save it to my computer. The Centipede is what I named it, for those of you wanting to know. And yeah, honestly, you know, let's call that for today, I suppose. We'll just say that that's the theme. I kind of like it. A nice little theme to go in the background of what will be like a menu-esque theme for like learning skills or something that Larry teaches you. That's kind of nice, honestly. You know, I'm kind of happy with it. Just for completionist's sake, let's listen to it one more time, shall we? All the way through. I won't interrupt this time. And it's a seamless transition into the beginning again. I did perfect with that transition, I think. I think that sounds great to get you back into the beginning of the song without even realizing the song has restarted again. I've done that for a lot of the songs with the Fruck It soundtrack. I think that's like my signature for it at this point, so I like doing it. But yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna call today's stream, everyone. I'm gonna go upload this now, so why not? Hope you all enjoyed.